Did you guys watch my video on the 7C stories and why I think the 7C stories need some work?
Yes.
Yep.
No. Some
if you
people
want to do
said,
it the way if you want to do it the way you were talking about doing it, where we don't have a goal for our story, we have a long-term goal, but not necessarily, I'm going to get this for it.
Look,
I wouldn't mind that at all.
The game does say, and I know it says this, that, and the writer of the book came out and he said that, hey, you can just change goals. They're supposed to be fluid. But the thing is if Clay, if I do your goal exactly how it's supposed to be, but if I take Howard's goal and I change it, then am I favoring you, Clay, because I'm going to exactly where you want your character goal, your character to go, and I'm basically fucking Howard because I'm not?
The answer to that would be...
Well, the thing is, it can be viewed as playing politics in the game. If I do one person's story exactly how they want and another person however I want it, and fuck off their goal.
I was already saying that it said in the book that the end goal is tentative. So my end goal is to, free my brother. Well, what if at some point in time I'm unsuccessful in freeing him throughout the storyline and he winds up getting executed? Then my end goal turns into, I want justice for my brother. I want to take the guy down responsible for it.
I understand that, Clay.
The story stuff is just like alignment. It's just something to keep your character on track. You could just give people 1 XP per session, and it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's exactly
you can give people 1 step or XP per session. And one guy
I'd rather have that and have it divorced from the story entirely. And then there we have our story.
But I do like the idea of the story that it pushes the game forward. And the thing is like my solution to it was everybody has their story, but first off, the number of steps involved is you don't say how many steps. And basically you see how many steps that happens and you get that much XP at the end of your story when your story resolves. And I was like, that's a great idea. And don't tell what the goal is. Because then if I do one person's goal exactly how they want it, and another person's goal, I say, oh yeah, Clay, your goal is now changed. That plays favoritism, or could give the illusion of playing favoritism in the game.
But what you're talking about isn't necessarily like the thing is the goal would be fine. It's the steps to get to the goal that I think you're talking about. Because saying that a character has a goal is all well and good, but how they get there is the whole point, right?
Yeah, like if one person has a 2-step goal and another person has a 4-step goal, and for some reason that 2-step goal lasts as long as the other player's 4-step goal, but they get, but both get the rewards, but one reward was better than the other, even though it took the exact same amount of game time. Doesn't that seem
one be better than the other? The whole
favoritism?
Point is each step is basically 1 XP.
Doesn't that seem like favoritism too? It seems like a lot of favoritism. That's what it looks like to me.
I would rather just do what he was saying before and have each game session you get 1 step, not towards your story, but you get 1 XP.
Yeah.
You get 1 XP and spend it how you will.
You
and
could
you got your stories.
Well, that's cool.
You could do it as a bonus thing.
A lot of people like that kind of gaming. The thing is then you get like a Charles. Remember our friend Charles, who would just sit back during the game and not do anything, and then you get.
Then he doesn't get any bonus XP at the end of his story.
And you work towards your goal, and you get bonus XP. You know
also,
or role playing or whatever.
Also, I like the idea of stories because it cuts out things like shopping games, because no one wants to sit there and shop when you could go out there and get more XP. Like, oh, fuck you if you like shopping games. Oh, fuck yourself, James. I hate you. You're the worst kind of gamer. Shopping and crafting, I hate. I wanna play. All right, so we got that out of the way. So let's start. Let's get to the game. Does anybody know where we left off? I forgot to check the video to know where we're supposed to.
I think we're back at the proper boar, and it should be morning now.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think you're Everyone's back.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I think that's how this goes. Before we do that, though, let's hit James up and put James. James is part of this game now. Thanks for coming, James. Tell us a little bit about your character and your character's story, so we know what's going on with you.
His name is Marco, and he is from. He's a Vodachi. He has ties with the Vodachi princes. He used to be a right-hand man to one of them until that lord made a vendetta against his family. And now he's trying to pick up the pieces of that and help his family regain some of the power that they lost.
All right. What's your story? What's his thing?
Right now, we're in Avalon, correct?
Yes.
I'm in Avalon trying to find contacts that will help me achieve that goal. So I'm looking for contacts within the
What's the story
of Avalon? Huh?
What's the story? What's the story called, and what's the first step?
Oh, let me pull it up here.
That's what I'm looking for.
It's up, but let me get down there. It is called Favor for the Family. Marco must travel to Avalon to seek contacts within the court for his aunt.
All right.
Present myself to the Avalon court.
And I apologize for the rolling there. I was looking through my character sheet going, details, story, all. What's this +3 and +4 thing?
We're going to rewind then back to a little bit to the evening when the court parties are in session, and you come to the castle looking for entrance, and the god stops you. Sorry, sir. Invitation only.
I'm sure there's something we could do about that, right?
I'm not sure what you're saying, sir.
Can I actually roll for the bribe to see if he's interested?
Okay, well,
it is.
Look, so rolling is weird in this game because you have to figure out what the consequences are. So everything succeeds, basically. Everything succeeds. But there are consequences.
Someone could overhear it, for example, or you could just overpay and just lose extra money.
Well, I was thinking,
situation, that type of thing.
Do you have any money?
I was thinking I could flash.
Do you have wealth?
There is no money in the game.
Do you have wealth?
Well, no.
Then you cannot bribe this man. So no roll needed. He's not going to be bribed unless you have a substantial number of wealth points.
All right, screw this. Villanova.
So a man walks up to you. He's got a tartan on and a kilt, and he goes, "Hey there! I know you. You're Marco, aren't you? I remember seeing you on my visit to Vodachi. You work for the Villanova family."
Formally. I'm here seeking new employment.
You're seeking new employment? Well, I think you've come to the right place. I think I could help you out, sir. Let me introduce myself.
This person at all.
I am Leo McBride.
That guy is just cycled through at least 3 accents.
Leo McBride of the Clan McBride. And if you're looking for a little something you can do, I could help you out.
With what?
Well, you see...
I'm a little more...
come on inside with me. Come on inside with me in the court. We can talk there. I'd rather not talk out front here with these gods.
Understood.
So he takes you into the castle. The guards let him right in.
Should I know this person?
I don't. You've seen people, lots of nobles. Some come from the Highland Marches. He is Leold McBride of the Clan McBride. He is a bigwig. He is a land-owning Highlander.
That's enough for me. Okay.
He owns great tracts of land.
Huge.
So, Marco, I am in the market for some Synth artifacts. Do you know what those are, lad?
Of course.
Oh no, we lost Howard.
And, what can I do for you? Are
Well, you
these
see,
artifacts owned by someone else?
I lost my supplier. There's this man trying to take over the Syrinth artifact market. He's trying to launder these things around. Now, these items are highly regulated, of course. You just can't ship them anywhere. So, can I trust you? I mean, you work for the Villanova family. Can I trust you to be a little more discreet when it comes to these types of things? I didn't hear you, James. Something happened to the connection.
I said discretion is my job.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. You know, when I saw you, I figured there's a man who's got a good head on his shoulders. So, the supplier in town, I hate to use the word, but really, the smuggler. His name was
dirty word.
His name was Clay. What's your character's name?
Brian Lynch.
Okay, His name was Ryan Lynch.
Ryan, not Ryan.
I'm not talking about
Ryan.
you, Clay.
Ryan's my brother.
I know Ryan's your brother. Be quiet. I know what I'm talking about. His name was Ryan Lynch.
Okay.
And his partner was Jimmy Brodston. Now, there's some mover and shaker going around trying to take over their business. And poor Ryan, I think he wound up dead.
How unfortunate. What is it you want from me?
I can't find him anymore. I don't know where he is. So what I need you to do... What I need you to do is find out what happened to poor Jimmy Brodston. And
I believe this is something I can do.
good. I'm glad to hear it. Ryan had a brother. I think he's in town. He's a barrister. He hangs out over in the. I think there's this pub, the Fancy Pig. Go on down there, and you can find him.
You want me to go to the Fancy Pig?
Yeah, you'll find a guy named...
I look down at my nice clothes.
Oh, it's a very upscale establishment, I've been told. He's a barrister. He's a lawyer.
I think to myself, very upscale for Highland Marches noble. That should be wonderful. And then I bow and say, I will return shortly.
All right.
And off into the world. Unless he has more to tell me.
No. By the way, he gives you a signet. This shows people that you're working for me.
I take it.
So this will get you back in the palace if you need to talk to me. Or I'll be staying right down there at that hotel down there. And you can come see me there.
Wonderful.
All right. It was nice meeting you, Marco. I hope to be hearing from you soon.
I bow again, and I'm out the door. But I definitely think this man thinks I'm a fool, and he's probably the one who killed whoever's we were looking for. Or the person's on the run from him. Because I'm thinking to myself that yeah. Anyway. All right, let's do this. I'll go down to the sweaty pig or whatever.
It is. Hey guys, thanks for watching the 7C playthrough. We're going to continue on, so subscribe to keep watching. We got a playlist up in the corner. So click on that, and we'll see you next time.